Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have tons of beautiful Valentine's Day decor for you guys. I am so glad to spend this Winter Wednesday with you, and we're going to share all kinds of Valentine's Day decor. I also have a couple of everyday decor pieces. I have Homegoods, Marshalls, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, some Thrift. I have Ross. Just a bunch of stuff, you guys, and I'm very excited to share. So what I decided to do was I took my last two hauls for you guys and I just put it all together. My island is full of beautiful decor, and we're just going to go ahead and do it today because I can't wait to decorate, you guys. I'm so excited for this Valentine's Day. So I've got all this decor laying around me and I just want to decorate a tree or a hutch or something, and I can't wait anymore. So it may be a little lengthy with this video today, but that's okay, right? It's decor, so it can't be boring, right? So grab yourself a beverage, get all cozy in your pajamas or comfortable clothes, whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this haul. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I wanna welcome you. I love all things seasonal decorating. I love to share creative ideas and hauls and just inspiration for you guys. So I want to welcome all of you back to my channel. All right, friends, if you're ready, let's get into the haul. Okay, so we're going to start off with Target, which I didn't even say in my list of stores, but anyway, we're going to start off with Target. I know a lot of it's very common decor. However, Target, I just can't refuse a good, simple, cheap, budget-friendly white ceramic piece of decor for any holiday. Doesn't matter. So I've picked up some beautiful items from Target. We're gonna go ahead and start with them. So the first one is going to be this white heart canister. Everything in their dollar spot section is either $3, $5. You guys know it's very popular in the decor world on YouTube. But I found this white canister. It is $5, super affordable, a very budget-friendly way to just add this with your other beautiful decor and make a simple look. I also purchased this little white bakeware set. It looks like a tiny little casserole dish. This one was super affordable. This one was $5 as well. Let me get my bow upside down. This one was $5 as well. It is also oven safe up to 350 degrees. So it is definitely for cooking. It is food safe, and you can put it in your oven, not your stovetop, but your oven. So $5. It is a beautiful white as well. So grab this. I also grabbed this white heart plate. It is also food safe. This one was $5. It's got kind of the scalloped around it, really, really pretty. You can use it with a beautiful cutting board and another pink item or red item, and it will look really good in the kitchen. Next, I grabbed these two little ramekins from Target. They were, let's see how much these were, $5. So it's a set of two in the white. They look like little pie plates, but really, really pretty. And you can put candy in this, sprinkles, flowers, little rose petals, whatever. And I grabbed this one for $5 as well. I absolutely love picking up these little mini roses in the Target dollar spot. There's 3 different colors that I saw this year. These are only $1 a piece. They are the Real Touch, kind of like they used to have the tulips at spring. So these are the 3 colors. I got 2 of each, and I think I got 3 of the light pink. So these are the 3 colors. You have a hot pink, a light pink, and a white. So I grabbed all of these. They are really, really beautiful, and the Real Touch, you just can't beat that for $1 a piece. They also had this hot pink bow, which I don't have a lot of hot pink items, and it's like a satin. This was $5 as well. It has these little tails. It's kind of like a pillow, so you could use it as a pillow. I have another idea for it, but you can use it as a pillow, and it's got this thing on the back where you can kind of loop it onto maybe a wreath or your tree. But for $5 and this beautiful color, I don't have a lot of items like this, so I added it to cart. I also bought these cute little $3 candles. You see these in Target dollar spot for just about any holiday. I got a hot pink one and then this pale pink one. They may have had it in red. If they did, I didn't grab it. And oh, they smell amazing though. This is strawberry sugar, and I don't know what this one is. It doesn't say it on the front, but the light pink is a clean smell, and this one is the strawberry sugar. So $3 a piece for these. I picked up these threshold items. The first one is this beautiful heart garland. This is great if you're trying to keep things neutral or something to add to your color. This is a very elegant look. Threshold always has amazing garlands. I grabbed this one. This was $15, and I can't wait to put it up for Valentine's Day. Threshold also had this candle accessory kit. I have a lot of these, but I don't have a set with the wick clippers. So I just went ahead and grabbed this beautiful gold set. It comes with both for $15, and that is from Threshold. At Home had a couple of items that I picked up. They are actually 60% off for Christmas clearance, but if you look in certain stores, you can see things and go, oh, that would be great for Valentine's Day. So the first item that I purchased there was this beautiful white tree skirt. It is actually pretty big. It's 72 inches around because I wanted a really large size so I could bundle it up, make it look really fluff and luxurious. This was regularly $49.99. It was 60% off, very cheap and affordable. And grab this white skirt. Let's see. One more item that I thought was really kind of cutesy from At Home. They had in their Christmas section, and it's kind of like it's pink champagne. It's this little bitty plaque. It says press for champagne. I'm gonna kind of DIY this one up a little bit. So it's got this button right here that you push for champagne. That's kind of the cutesy idea. It was $9.99, 60% off. So I paid about $4 for this. And I grabbed these flat backed beads from Hobby Lobby. So you guys know I'm doing a lace pearl kind of theme and elegant, and I thought I would kind of upscale this a little bit more. The button, I'm hoping it's gonna work. I've got some glue. I think it's gonna be gorgeous when I'm finished. So I'm gonna DIY that. These came from Hobby Lobby, and this is just something cute and fun. Champagne is perfect for Valentine's Day. Also at Home, they had these beautiful pearl heart Christmas tree ornaments. Really, really stunning. I'm gonna show you one right here. This is what they look like. They're white. They have little pearls all over them. This is perfect for my theme, you guys. Let's see, how much were these? Okay, so these were $7.99, 60% off. All of these for a very good price. So there is 2, 4, looks like 6 of them in the box. Really, really pretty. And I can't wait to decorate with these. So I went back to Aldi and grabbed one more item. If you didn't see my Aldi items in my last haul, go and check it out. They have some beautiful stuff for Valentine's Day. I will link in the description box below my first haul video in case you haven't seen that yet. But I picked up this beautiful white marble tray. It's really good quality. It was $14.99 at Aldi. So I kind of went back. I have a lot of beautiful marble and picked this up. So we are going to get into Homegoods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and go over all this. Everybody take a swig because, you know, everybody loves Homegoods, right? I know I do, but I picked up some really nice things. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, let's get into some hearts. So the first one is this bow, and it's kind of like a flowery and has bows. This is the first one. It was $9.99. It's a really good size. I thought this would go really good with my pink. So for $10. The next one is this white one, just a plain white. It was $6.99. So these two right here. And I also snagged these beautiful hearts. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. These were $6.99 because they are smaller size. I had previously purchased Let's see, where you at? I had previously purchased this white one in my last haul with the white pearls for $10. So this one is $6.99 for the pink. Look at that. Stunning. Love it. Valentine's is heart day, right? Hearts. Everywhere, hearts. All right, so then I saw this ornament for only $4.99. It's similar, but not the same to one previously that I got. $4.99 for this beautiful ornament. This will look really good on our Valentine tree. So I'm excited about that one. I grabbed this set of heart tea towels. They're kitchen towels. There's 3 of them. There's this one, and then just a rose. And then the last one is this big rose here. So just 3 different designs. These are really, really precious looking, feminine. Just, I didn't want a whole lot of red. I had a lot of red kitchen Christmas towels, so I kind of wanted to tone it down a little bit for Valentine's Day. These were $12.99, so that was a good find. Next, friends, I saw these in like the food aisle, and I just had an idea. I thought they would look really beautiful on my hutch, and I could also carry them into spring with Easter. So they have a lot of beautiful tea sets. So I grabbed these 2. This one is, it says black tea blend. It's a beautiful, stunning pink. And then this one says fine afternoon tea. It's in the white. So I thought maybe you could stack them on the hutch with some coffee cups, cup and saucer, and just make an elegant look with that. These were only $4.99 a piece. And like I said, not only are they filled with tea, that's probably really, really good, but I can use them for Easter as well. You guys know I love cutting boards with all my decor. They had this beautiful heart one with a little for your cheese, and they had these 2 with it. This was $16.99. I think this is a really good size for decorating with, and you know, nice cheese board. Really, really pretty. I like the color of the wood. And I picked this up for $17. Homegoods also had this really stunning hat box. I love to buy these. If the design is right, it has a little gold bow on the top. And then look at the little, they look like little cherubs, little cupids. I love this style. Look at the pictures on it. That is just so pretty. And it was very affordable at $7.99 for this size. So I thought that would look really elegant for Valentine's Day. So I swiped it up. Okay, are y'all ready for some more hearts? Of course you are. All right, so this next one is this beautiful pink heart plaque. It has a gold base. If you get really close, it's roses. So I thought that would look really good with all my pink decor. It was $9.99 and just a really good find. I also have a lot of gold and silver in this year's Valentine decor. So I saw these 2 pieces. This one being the wood with the 3 silver hearts. This was $9.99. I like the wood colored base. It's very simplistic, and it just tones down a little bit when you have a lot of color. This is just a neutral item you can throw in there and just make for a really balanced look. They also had this larger one. It has the marble base, and this one is in a beautiful gold. Look how pretty that is. That is just beautiful. I can't decide if I'm going to put this in here in my living area or in my bathroom. I love marble and elegant pieces like this in my bathroom. Haven't decided yet. This was a little bit more expensive at $16.99, but it is the larger size. So still a good find. While I was there, I also grabbed some of these plastic plates. These are pink. They're a smaller size. They were $9.99. They have a little design on the back right here and a little design around the front here. I thought these would really be pretty in front of maybe a plain white plate on my hutch, just to kind of change it up. And I also, cupcakes and cashmere also had this larger size here. So for $9.99. So I like a lot of different sizes and colors and, you know, just some ideas. So I grabbed, this comes in a set of 4 for $10. Cupcakes and cashmere. Everybody loves that brand. They have just beautiful items. So I grabbed this as well. TJ Maxx had this really nice heart mold. There is a set of 2. So this is the one on the back. This is the one on the front. Very affordable for $5.99, $6. I thought I would make some molds with chocolate. I got some of this baking chocolate that's red. It's the red velvet. This was 75% off at Walmart. So it's such a great deal. So make some red hearts with chocolate, put them on top of my cupcakes or cookies, whatever I decide to do with it. And that's very affordable. So $6, and this was probably a little over $1. So that was a good deal. While I was at Walmart, I also grabbed conversation hearts because it's Valentine's Day, right? You got to have conversation hearts. I actually bought the big ones this year. I usually go with the small ones. I couldn't find the big ones last year. They sold out really quick. So they get more and more expensive though every year. So but I went ahead and grabbed 2 bags. Still continuing with Homegoods, let's talk some fragrance. So the first item I got a couple of candles from there. This one is called Love Struck. This is the packaging with the red. It has like a little Cupid, Love Cupid on the top. Stunning red. This one was $14.99. And you guys notice anytime the lid is really cutesy and beautiful, they charge you more. It's just like Bath and Body Works. I think their candles is like $10 more if it has a cute lid. But anyway, but I love the scent, which is why I was willing to pay the $15. It is a very clean smell. It is not a fruity smell. It's not a strawberry. It is a very elegant rose, kind of peony, and with a clean, it's stunning. I wish we had smell-o-vision, but we don't. It's got a 2-wick white wax and Love Struck. This is going to be really, really nice. I can't decide if I'm going to light it or put it under my candle warmer, but we'll find out when we decorate. Homegoods also had, I guess I was all about packaging when I went to buy candles, because this one is like in your face beautiful too. So this one is a stunning red with the heart up top. Again, single wick, white wax, clean smell, like a floral clean, put by your bathtub and soak in the calm oasis, that kind of scent. So nothing too fruity. I like strawberries and chocolate and all those great scents in my kitchen, but when I go to my bedroom or living room or bath area, I really like just like you're laying in a pile of rose petals, you know. So that's kind of what I'm going for. So this was $9.99 at Homegoods. Speaking of the bath, I grabbed some of this rose soap. It comes in a box like this. It was $5.99. And it comes, I think there's 3 of them in here. This is so the box is like this. Oh, it smells so good. Such a beautiful rose smell. So the soap is about this size. It has a rose on it. And it is just, I will probably put this out in some kind of crystal soap dish or something. And it's just going to make the room smell amazing. You don't even have to use it, but I will lay these out and it'll look really stunning in my bathroom, and the smell is just, I might put one in here in the kitchen as well, but I love it. So $6, I got some beautiful rose soaps. I found this Japanese cherry blossom. Now this is a multi-purpose cleaner. It does also have apple cider in it, but you can't smell the apple cider. When you open this, it smells like cherry blossoms, a very floral, clean scent, and very affordable. See, it says fresh and clean. That's what it smells like. So $4.99. You guys know Homegoods carries cleaners. They're very affordable, you know, pretty clean. And I picked this one up. They also had the dish soap for $4.99 as well. So I grabbed that. So both of these, the cleaner has a packaging of the cherry blossom with the pink. It's a really big size for $5 a piece. Friends, you know I love wood and all decor. I love wood pieces. I love wood, different color wood. I found this gorgeous candle. And you know, usually candles in wood are kind of pricey, but I saw this heart. This is the cover. I just took the cover off. This is Night Gardenia. And this is the candle. It is a 3-wick. This is the beautiful wood that it's in. I love the wood color. This one was only $12.99, so I thought that was pretty reasonable. It is, you know, it's medium size. I wouldn't say it's small, but it was $13. The gardenia scent is amazing, and I grabbed this because I thought it would be a really nice, cozy look. And it smells really nice. And the smell is just, I don't know which one to put in my bathroom. They all smell so clean and lovely. All right, let's keep going. I purchased this beautiful crystal looking canister. It has this stunning top. This is the pattern on it. You could use it anywhere. It was $5.99, $6 for this beautiful piece. I wanted to really, since I'm doing lace and pearls and all that, I really wanted to pick up some more crystal looking, some crystal, some not true crystal, but glassware. And of course you can see behind me lots of glassware to show you, but this one for $6. You could tie you a little ribbon around the top and it would just be really pretty. I realized when I was doing my Valentine shopping that I do not have any Valentine wreaths. Normally I like to take a wreath and just put some picks in it and make it Valentine's or put a pretty bow on it, but I don't really have Valentine wreaths. So I thought that would be a staple that I would invest in this year. They are pricey, but Homegoods does have the best quality, I think. So I saw this one for $34.99. It is a beautiful green heart with little baby pink roses in it. It's a very good size. I like the heart shape with the pink. And like I said, for $35, I grabbed this one. That is one thing about adding a couple of hauls together. You run out of space. Like I'm running out of room. It's getting full, friends. Okay, the next wreath that I found is by Martha Stewart. It's this gorgeous red and pink heart green wreath. This one was also $34.99, but it is really large. And I had saw this one with just the pink hearts on it. So I do know if you're just going pink, they have that one available. But I saw this one, where was this, TJ Maxx? No, HomeGoods. So I went to HomeGoods and they had the red and the pink. So I'm so glad I waited. I like the multicolored heart one better. And of course, Martha Stewart is a beautiful brand. She makes really pretty items, and I'm gonna add this to my collection this year. They also have this little wreath if you want to go a little smaller. It has this hanger in the back. This one was only $14.99. So if you want to use it on, say, your pantry door or a door that's smaller, maybe even on the back of your bar stools, that's an idea. I don't know about cabinets. I feel like that might work. But like I said, I see a lot of people put wreaths on the back of their bar stools, so you could do that. But for $14.99, you could also put it flat on your dining table. Take you a piece of glassware like this that's candle holder, stick it up through there in the middle, and make you a beautiful centerpiece. You could put any color candle in there, and that would be really, really beautiful. So there's another idea. My last item that I got from HomeGoods, I say that, you guys know when I do a haul, I always find something hiding underneath. But this is not decor, but I love it. And you guys know that I love sharing. I was at the checkout. You guys know how HomeGoods, and they get you at the checkouts because you have to wait in that long line. I know mine's a long line, and they have stuff on both sides of you. So if they didn't get you in the store, they're gonna get you at checkout. I saw this hanging with the jewelry. This is like a scarf. Look at this beautiful, it's got a gold heart here. This is the design. It's got 3 colors, red, pink, and white. And what I love to do with this is I usually like to tie it on the side of on the strap of my pocketbook, just to give a Valentine touch, like on my black pocketbook. I saw one of these that was a Kate Spade, It was about $30 in Marshall's, and it was really pretty. It was a little bit longer than this, $29.99. And I love Kate Spade. I actually have that pocketbook, but this one is a very good dupe for that because it was only $7.99, and it feels like something you picked up at the Kate Spade outlet. It is so silky, excellent quality for $8. This is going to be a beautiful touch on my purse, my handbag. I'm so excited for this piece, and I grabbed it for $8. Speaking of handbags, we're going to move on to Ross. I only have one item from Ross that is not decor. I just happened to go through their handbag section, and they were doing a clearance. So if you guys love handbags, go to Ross. They are doing a major clearance on not just handbags, but a lot of things. And for Valentine's Day, I saw this really cute black handbag. It's got a gold heart, and I love the strap because it doesn't fall off my arm. I have to do that. Do y'all do that? Do y'all do that test in the store? So I put it on my arm and kind of walk around with it and make sure if I'm looking at items, I'm not constantly pulling it back up. I can't stand that. But anyway, so I saw this one. So I love the long strap on it. It's very simplistic. It looks high end, and it's so little. So cell phone, mini wallet, that's all you need, right? When you're going shopping, you don't want to lift a heavy purse. And the best part about it, let's see what brand this is. This is Jane and Berry. So this is the brand, Jane and Berry. It was on clearance, you guys, for $8.99. So for $9, I have a really cute pocketbook to take shopping with me that doesn't weigh a ton and that stays on my shoulder. So $9, I'm ready to go. Ross also had this little pink Be Mine heart. I thought it would look good with the other ones that I was going with. It was very budget friendly. It was only $5.99. $5.99. So you can also turn it around, I guess, and use the plain pink if you wanted to. I kind of like the gold Be Mine though. $6, grab this. All right, friends, we're still on Ross. I know the next item, I have some pretty large things from Ross. I know y'all saw it in the thumbnail, and y'all are probably like, what has she gone and purchased now? But anyway, I think it's really, really pretty. I also have an everyday decor set of items that you can use for any holiday from Ross, and you're gonna love them, I promise you. I have a smaller version of this. I think everybody does. I use it for indoor. This you can use indoor or outdoor. I am going to use it indoor. I just haven't decided, am I going to paint her or not? You guys have to help me. I need help. I need your assistance. All right, so Ross had this beautiful lady. She is a planter. Look at the inside. Really large planter. This is the back. She has her hair pulled back and like this bun. I love it. She is beautiful. She's kind of looking down, so I will probably elevate her so that you can see her beautiful face. I love her hair, her face, everything's stunning. And you can see her shoulders. Now, I'll be filling this with different greenery. And with a piece like this, I love where the greenery, I kind of like to layer. So I like to take greenery and let it just kind of fold out on the sides, not covering her face, of course, but just some greenery that kind of comes out and lays down, and then the next, and then building up, and then topping it off with some roses. But I'll have to play with it and see what I come up with. But the question is, do I paint her? This is the color. I love this color when you're putting statues in the garden with your flowers. I may leave her. She's beautiful like she is. Usually if I use something like this indoors, I like to paint it a white, like a matte white or an antique white. I'm not sure. What should we do, friends? What should we do? Leave her stunning like she is, looking like real stone? Or should we brighten her up? I don't know. The more I look at her, the more I like her like she is. I need help. Comment down below. Leave her or paint her? What do you think? So she was $22.99. So $23. She is going to be a beautiful staple piece for me. I love it, and I'm excited to decorate with her. Okay, this is a set of 3 floor candlesticks. So they're floor standing candlesticks. I saw them in Ross. There was 3 of them and only 3. And I made, every time I go, it never fails. I always, when I say I'm not going to get a cart and I start shopping, I find something where I have to run up and get a cart. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, it's a set of 3. Look at this floor standing candle holder. Is this not beautiful? What is the company? It just says created in India. That's all I've got. This is the top. So you can put the really wide candles in it with a 3-wick. You could put a small wreath with a regular candlestick on it. Dress it up like that. Look at the base. I'm trying not to hit my... Look at that. It looks like really high end, like I spent a fortune, but I didn't. This is the tallest one at $26.99 is the most expensive, is the tallest one. So this is the first one. And I like how the top has like a little lip. That way, if it gets slightly bumped, it doesn't fall right off into the floor. It does have a groove in here where it kind of sets down. So I purchased all 3 of them. This is the second size. The medium was $22.99. So $26.99, $22.99. And this is the smallest one. That's still, I would say that's still about 2.5 to 3 feet. I don't know. I don't know how tall it is, but I'll show you a picture at the end of the video of them together. But look at this. Love them. So I grabbed all 3 of them. And I plan on putting some beautiful candles in them. Maybe wrapping a beautiful red ribbon or pink ribbon underneath. And dressing it up. But I can always use these all year long. And I thought that was such a reasonable price. I had been looking for some floor standing lanterns, like with the post and it had a lantern on the top. I think those would be beautiful, but you guys, these are gorgeous. These candle holders are just stunning. They also had them, let me tell you before I forget, they also had them as I was leaving where it wasn't a flat for a pillar candle. They had the taper candle. So I saw a set of 2 where they were just as tall, and the top was for a taper candle. So if you were to go with that, then run to your Ross and see what you can find. I have been so blessed with some finds in the last few weeks. I'm so excited about my decor. I'm all pumped up and ready to decorate, and I couldn't wait to get them in the car. They were just, oh, I guess I thought somebody was gonna take them from me. I was like, get them in the car, I love them. Okay. So that is all of my Ross. Let's move on to Hobby Lobby. At Hobby Lobby, I picked up just a few more things. I didn't go nuts at Hobby Lobby this year. You guys know that. This pillow was $15.99. It was 40% off. It has these little pink flowers on it. What I loved about this was, number 1, the size. It's not really huge. And the back has a different design. So you have like a checkered pink and white here. And then you have the roses on the front. So that gives you 2 different options. You could also buy 2 of them and put like the checkered and then the flowered beside it because they're 40% off. So that's an idea. I like the look of it. It looks like something I would have on my bed in the 80s. I won't tell my age, but back in the 80s, we used to have a lot of pillows like this with the trim like this. So it just reminded me of my childhood. So I was like, add to cart. I also saw this little cherub picture, this little angel, and I think it's beautiful. This was Spring Shop, and it was only $13.99, and their Spring Shop is 40% off. I purchased this. Also, if you are looking for Easter pictures, I know this is early, but I'm just going to say this because there was an Easter spring shop picture that I saw. It was really beautiful. It was Jesus walking through the pasture with the sheep, and it was really stunning. Spring shop put it out, and it looked like he was walking away, and they've already sold out. I didn't grab it. I did it again. I didn't grab it when I saw it in the store, and I think the guy told me yesterday. I went to 3 different Hobby Lobbies, couldn't find it because I knew it was going to be popular for Easter, and he said 6 people have already been in the store and called about that one picture. So if you want to find Easter pictures or art, go now, friends. Everybody's planning ahead, so go get what you want. Also at Hobby Lobby, I saw these candle holders. They are listed as a gift. You know, those never go on sale. Hobby Lobby's gotten smart. They figured it out. I saw gift on just about everything that used to be 40% off. So they're figuring themselves out. But this one was $8.49. And it is this glass candle holder. I got 2 of them. $8.49 a piece. And they're really, really pretty. So pillar candle holders. Let's see if they have a place in the... Let's see if they have a taper. Oh, they do. So like on the top, you can put a taper in there as well. So you can use a pillar candle or you can use a taper candle. Either one, it's up to you. Also, what is up with the swans? I know swans are really big. Let me know, are you doing swans? Because I think it's a beautiful idea. It's definitely something new. I haven't got fully on board yet. I have been looking for like a swan planner, something big like my big girl here. Makes a statement, something white that you can put a bunch of flowers in all year long, because I feel like you can use swans all year. If the angle looks different right now, it's because it is. I was showing my little swan here. You know you've been busy, friends, when you're recording and your phone says memory is full and it cuts you off. I've been videoing a lot, so I need to go in there and delete, but I think we're going to be good now. So, my little swan here, Hobby Lobby, $6.99. It's listed as gift, so it will never be on sale. But I thought this would be really cute. You could put a little greenery in there with some mini roses, and just for a small space or a small coffee table, side table, I think this would just be lovely. Hobby Lobby also had their 90% off Christmas when I was in there browsing through the Valentine stuff. And I saw these 2 items that I thought you could possibly use, especially if you're doing a Valentine tree. So 90% off. So this bow they had that looks like with the pretty, it looks like diamonds, or really, really pretty. It's a tree topper. This is normally $33.99 and it was 90% off. So I thought, let me see if I can tone that down so you can see. There we go. This is what it looks like. Really, really pretty. And then they also had, I can only find one, but they also had this ornament that is like that. The ornament was $10.99, 90% off. So I think that was a good deal for these. So always kind of think, what could you use in the clearance Christmas, possibly for another holiday, Valentine's Day. They usually have a lot of glam. They have a lot of pink and red. So usually I like to look and see what I want to grab maybe for Valentine's Day. So these were the only 2 items I picked up for that. Sorry, I had to bump my light up. It's overcast today, so I'm not getting any help from outside today. They also had these little diamond looking ornaments. They're just plastic. And 90% off. And I got 3 different shapes. If you want to glam something up, a tree or something, garland. For Valentine's Day, these were $4.99 at 90% off. So I thought they were cute. I also saw these at Walmart. I did not go over them last time in my first haul, but I picked up 2 of these little ornament packs. They're only $3. They have red and clear heart ornaments. Let me back up a little bit, my ring laser. They have little red and clear ornaments, $3. And you can actually just not use the strings and use them as a bowl filler. I think that would be a good idea. Or if you had a mini tree, you could definitely use them with that. It's just listed as Decor, and it is by the Celebrate brand at Walmart. So I got 2 of those. All right, friends, we are almost there at the end. We have Amazon and my Thrift. So let's go ahead and get started. I grabbed a couple of florals from Amazon. The first one being this vintage pink rose. I think these are really, they're listed vintage. They are very realistic looking. Now I've fluffed out the petals a little bit. All of this stuff will be in my Amazon store, so you just have to go down and look for it, okay? This is the bloom, really, really pretty. And then it has these closed buds with it. So I love the pink. So I grabbed a lot of those. It's 10 or 12 that came in that pack. Next is the white. This is the bloom on the white ones I ordered. It's really full. I like the look of it. It comes like this, in a pack like this. And you just, this is how long the stem is. So you can just set this down in your greenery or other rose stems. I like the fullness. You can, of course, open your rose more, give it the look that you're going for, and it's just really stunning. So I grabbed these white ones. I did not get red. I have plenty of red, but I did put at the similar rose in my Amazon store for the red, if that's what you're going for. Ribbon, I purchased these 2. This is a light pink. I went with satin. This is a hot pink. I also ordered 2 sizes of red, a 2-inch and a 1-inch that should be here tomorrow, but I didn't want to wait to do this video. So I got a hot pink, a pale pink. I also have this little guy in a 1/2 inch to put around little canisters and things. And I also have a lace coming, so tomorrow. But like I said, I didn't want to wait to do this video. So I have some red ribbon, satin, and of course it's this beautiful, stunning blue that I used on my Christmas tree at Christmas. And I was really happy it's wired. I love the way that it feels. It's easy to work with. So it's the same, just in those Valentine colors. I also purchased these faux pearls. It's a bag of pearls. What I love about these is you can cut them to any length and they don't fall apart. It just, you cut it and you have that length of pearl. So these are beautiful to put on garlands, trees, anything like that. This is the elegant look that I'm going for. So I grabbed a bag of these. Next, I saw these on Amazon and I didn't think I could order them fast enough. These are measuring spoons. If you want these, get in my Amazon store. I'll leave the link to my store in the description box below. But look at these vintage looking heart measuring spoons. They are a silver. They are not heavy, but they're quality, you know, for a measuring spoon. This is the, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that so elegant for the kitchen? And then this is the back. I love these. So you get 4 of them. They remind me of something like Paula Deen would make. They have the engraving there of what it is. And I just love them. They're probably one of my favorite items I've purchased so far. So they're at Amazon. Go down to my store and check them out. Are they not elegant and beautiful? Absolutely. I agree, they are. Okay, what else do we have? I also purchased this soap dispenser for the bathroom. It's in this beautiful pink. It has the gold on the top. This was very affordable. All this stuff was very affordable. And this pink is gonna look gorgeous in my bathroom. Speaking of the bathroom, I purchased these gorgeous, looks like a candy box of roses, and they come in 3 colors. These are soap petals, and you can take them out, and they smell so good. I can't wait to use these, and I love them. Very affordable. When I purchased these, they were around $8, but Amazon, their price changes day to day. You guys know that. They come in this beautiful packaging, kind of like a candy box. Put your little message on there if you want to give these as a gift. This would be a really nice gift for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, anniversary. Women love to take baths, and I just love the look of that. So I grabbed those, so make sure to check those out too. I have those listed in my store. This is a Real Touch floral I got from Ross. It is 3 long stem white roses. I told you I'd find something buried. And they were so affordable, $9.99 for these 3. They feel like real. The white was the only color I could find, and I only found this one, or I probably would have picked up more. So that's $3.33 per rose, which I think is really budget friendly when you compare to what At Home is charging. I think they're at $7.99 per rose. So if you can find these at your Ross, you might want to run and try to go. I don't know if they offer any other colors because I only saw the white, but they are stunning, and I was so glad that I found this set. Since we were talking about my bathroom, I looked behind me and I have another Homegoods item. This is one of my big everyday purchases that I was excited about. It's super heavy, but I'm going to try to pick it up. This is a 3-tier shelf that's going to go next to my bathtub. If you guys seen, I love to decorate my bath for holidays, and I only have a single one in there right now. I saw this one for $59.99. It's marble, so this is what it looks like. It is a 3-tier. This is the top, so it has the marble on all 3 shelves. It has the black, but let me tell you, the marble screws off underneath. So I'm gonna remove the marble because I don't have a lot of black in my bathroom. I have gray and silver and gold, and I'm gonna DIY that right up to be beautiful in my bathroom. So I have this metallic finished gold. So I'm gonna spray the black gold, and it will be right there, elegant looking, and I'm so excited about that. $60, another big purchase, but I can use it. I'm gonna use it all year long to put all holiday stuff on, so I'm very excited about that purchase. All right, beautiful friends, we are gonna get into my thrift. Before I do, I did want to mention 2 items that are on my Amazon as well that's probably gonna sell out pretty quick. They were a Christmas present to me from my husband, birthday/Christmas present from my husband. And after Valentine's Day comes spring, and that's when we love birds and all that kind of stuff. So he purchased me this bird feeder with a camera on it that runs on Wi-Fi, and you can video the birds, watch them live as they eat from your feeder. You know, it's cold outside or whatever, and you can watch them eat. You can save the video. So I'm hoping to post some beautiful footage from this come spring, so I'm excited about this. This is the feeder. Like I said, it has the camera. It gets right under 5-star reviews. I'm very excited about this one. He knows I sit out, drink my coffee in the mornings, and I love to watch my birds. It's so beautiful. I love living in the mountains, and we have all kinds of birds, and I just love it. He also bought me this house that also has the camera where you can watch the birds and the baby birds and the eggs being born. I love watching, if y'all seen those on YouTube, where they take you through the whole process of the birds coming in and having the eggs and all of that and feeding the baby birds. I just can't wait. I'm so excited about these 2 gifts. Thank you, honey. So I love my birds. These are listed in my Amazon store below. You'll see both of them. I know they're gonna sell out quick. They get great reviews, and spring, I know we're in winter right now, but you don't want to wait till spring to go in and try to pick something like this up, because, you know, things sell out and people plan ahead. So if you're interested and you love birds as much as I do, you may want to go down, look at the reviews, look at the pictures, and just check that out. You guys know I'll be posting some footage of that as soon as I get it up and running. So my first thrift item, you guys know I've purchased a lot of jewelry if you've been watching my hauls, and I love these jewelry trees. This one is just like one I have kind of already. It's got the marble bottom and the gold. This only ran me, let's see, what did it cost? $1.75. So this was $1.75 at the thrift store. And when you look at the bottom, look at that, Marshall's, $14.99. That's what I paid for my other one. It's a little bit bigger, so I probably paid about $19.99 for the one I have in my room, but this one $14.99. I picked it up for $1.75. So see, you can find some really new, beautiful things in the thrift store. So I'm excited because I've purchased these necklaces for Valentine's Day and I don't have anywhere to hang them. So that was a good find. All right, next is this beautiful vase. It is so stunning. Look, it's 12 inches tall. It has, look at the unique bottom. I love it. It's heavy, so it's good quality. This is the brand, I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it right. I hope I don't butcher it, but I think it's Mikasa, M-I-K-A-S-A. That's how you spell it. You guys let me know in the comments. Is that how you pronounce it? Right now you can go to Mikasa's website. It's listed for $55, I believe. I paid $10. There's the price, $10 for this. And it is $55 on their website right now. So, and it's gonna be so pretty for Valentine's Day, roses, all kind of florals for spring. I'm just so excited about this find. Then I went in to the Thrift. I told you guys, I think on my first haul, about the booth that had all the apothecaries and the glass, and I just went nuts and had to get a cart then too. But this item I purchased for $10. I got it because it's really big. I can always use something like that for all holidays. The lid fits perfect. $10 for this big piece, so I picked this one up. This next one is like a medium size apothecary jar. I love the bottom. It's really, really pretty. I like the tall lid here because you can tie ribbons around the top. Like I said, this is the bottom. This one was $10 a piece. For this one, but like I said, it's very large in size. And I was looking, this one was with it. This came from Homegoods. I forgot to talk about that when we were talking about Homegoods, but this is about the same size. They wanted $12.99 for this one, and this was $10 at the Thrift. So save about $3 and two different styles. So went ahead and grabbed that one. This one also came from Homegoods. I had all of them set together. This was $12.99. This was kind of a different shape, so I went ahead and purchased it. I bought one at home store like this for $19.99, so that I used for Christmas for my candy canes. And when I saw this one for $13, I figured that was a better price. It's really heavy, good quality, so $13 at Homegoods for this one. Okay, these last two glass items are a little bit different. They are these huge, look like huge wine glasses. This was a set, cost $10, and look how big they are. They're really good quality. So I went ahead and picked them up because I was thinking Valentine's Day, and I was thinking if you had this large wine glass, you could fill it with bowl filler, heart ornaments, just kind of florals pouring out, or heart ornaments, all kind of things you could use for this. And they do come with lids. This is the lid, and you could put you a large bow on the top there, and just put you a bow on the top, or you could use it to where it looks like a large wine glass, either one. So I got these two for $10 with lids. I've seen this kind of before, but nothing with lids. And I like when the stem is big enough to put a ribbon around and just kind of drape it down. I love it. So this was a good find and something different that I don't have already. I also thrifted this little bitty cherub, this little angel piece. He's got little pink roses, but that's okay. I'm gonna DIY him and give him a totally different look. He is a little planter, so I'm gonna give him a crisp coat of paint. I love little cherubs like this for Valentine's, kind of like little cupids, and put some greenery in the back. He's gonna be adorable. So grab this. How much was he? This was only $1.75, so that was a good deal. I also saw this little one where he's a shelf sitter. So he sits like this. He may get he's shiny, I don't know. He may get a paint job, not sure. He looks like an antique white right now. This one was $5.75, so this one was more expensive, but I thought it was okay for Valentine's Day. on my hutch or something, a little night table. So grab this one as well. All right, friends, did you make it through the entire haul? I know that was a lot, but like I said, I'm so excited to decorate. I'm ready to go, and I just pulled all of it out and said, let's just do it today. I'm showing all of you the items, so if you're interested in any of these things, you can get out to the store and definitely go grab them up. So if you stayed for the whole haul, leave me a heart emoji down below and say stayed, heart emoji, so I know that you stayed for the entire haul. If you haven't seen my first haul, make sure to go check that out. There's some really stunning items on there as well. Don't forget to check out those Amazon items in the link below in the description box of this video. You can check out all those beautiful finds from Amazon. Also, another thing, if you have any recommendations or ideas on what to do with all this beautiful decor, leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear what theme you're doing. What are you guys decorating, style, all that kind of thing. Let me know what you guys are doing and what you're looking and shopping for. So I hope this haul was helpful. I hope you found some ideas and inspiration from this, and you'll run out and find those goodies that contribute to your theme and whatever you're doing. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know it was lengthy, but hey, we got to get ready to decorate. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscriber button, hit that bell for notifications so you know when I post a video. But if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscriber button. I would love to have you as part of my decorating family and start off this new year together. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me. You guys stay safe, happy decorating and shopping, and I will see all of you on the next video. Take care.